It's time to dive beneath the surface and into the minds and hearts of your favorite celebrities and pop culture icons. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Hey guys, what's up? You're watching Up and Adam. My name's Adam Newell. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm the guy bringing you guys all the weekly interviews and recaps from your favorite celebrities and pop culture influencers. But for those of you who do know me, you know that that's not why we're always here, right? Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And with that being said, let's jump right in. Okay, guys, so again, we're back to talk about Erika Girardi, Erika Jane, Erika Chahoy, whatever you want to call her. I know you guys get sick of that. And her soon-to-be ex-husband, Thomas Girardi. Now, guys, I keep telling you, it's one thing coming out after another because this is one of the biggest scandals in Bravo history. So I'm sorry that I'm blowing up your feed with the Erika videos, but it just seems like one thing, again, is coming out after another. This time, Erika talks about the last thing that she said, the last conversation she had with her soon-to-be ex, well, technically her ex, but soon-to-be ex-husband, Thomas Girardi, and she also revealed that her divorce is effing complicated. Now, not only did she give us that information, but Tom Girardi was spotted out on an alleged date with his former travel agent. We're going to get into that news too, because apparently this isn't the first time. Now, could it have been just a friend thing? Who knows? Again, we'll get back into that, but I want to talk about what Erika said about her divorce in the last conversation she had with Thomas Girardi. Erika is finally addressing what happened, what changed, what made you want to get a divorce so fast. And she said there's so many layers to all of this that it's so effing complicated and it's very difficult to explain. Now, what they're saying is that Erika knew that the castmates were going to have so many questions for her and that it was going to be difficult to explain. And I'm sure she's going to use some of the legal issues as a way out of some of the conversations because it's an easy out for sure. But she knew. You signed up for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. You signed that contract. Andy Cohen has made it so clear, whether it's Jen Shah, Teresa Giudice, Erika Girardi, if you sign the contract, you better follow through with it because Bravo does not protect anyone. Once you sign that contract and you take that paycheck, it's fair game. That's why they have Jen Shah on camera exiting the courthouse. I'm sure they'll have her on camera going to court in October. They also had Teresa Giudice on camera. They showed that on the show. For Erika Girardi, whatever details that they end up catching on camera, especially if it's going to be good for ratings, they will. So with that, the castmates, even I'm sure the production team is having the castmates ask Erika, what the hell is going on? What's happening? Why now? And all of the hard questions that usually no one would want to answer when they're getting a divorce. But hold on, wait, there's more. Of course, we see the preview of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills that says, well, where Erika says, let's discuss the elephant in the room. I did not see it ending this way. And I was going to hold that man's hand until he died. Now, we also see in the preview where she's sitting down talking to Lisa Rinna, and Lisa's like, what did you say? Like, what happened? And she said, the last thing I said to him was, I told him I loved him. And he said, thanks, hun. And then he got served with the papers the next morning. And Lisa just replied, wow. But not like a Denise Richards, like, wow, you're angry. More like just, wow. Okay, let's keep it moving. We're also going to get to see her new rental home in this week's episode. So that's going to be interesting for us. And even though it is a downgrade to a smaller home, it's obviously not the Pasadena mansion. It's still luxurious, but it's her new home. And it's something that she's going to be able to make her own. It's going to be interesting, I feel, because we haven't seen a lot of this stuff. And we've only seen it in photos and news reports, on blog sites, on YouTube. We've seen photos, but we don't actually get to see how she's navigating this, what she looks like in her new home, what her closet looks like, how she's acting. It's going to be very telling watching the episode, as long as, you know, some of the nitty-gritty stuff is not edited out. As long as it's, you know, editors, please don't do that to us. Hold on, wait, there's more. Erika's soon-to-be ex-husband, Thomas Girardi, was spotted out on what they're calling a date at a restaurant called Stony Point in Pasadena. Now, when this surfaced, some people were like, oh, maybe they're just longtime friends and it's a lunch and you're grabbing some wine. And other people were saying, no, absolutely not. That's his travel agent. They've been sleeping together for years and everybody at the firm knows it. Now, mind you, it kind of works, and it's so shitty that it works this way. Sorry, excuse my French, but it's shady that it works this way. It's like business partners protect business partners. And when you go out and you engage in this slimy behavior, they will protect you. You know, they're not going to go throw you under the bus, especially if you're not as powerful as Tom Girardi once was in the legal realm and the political world, you know? So if he was engaging in any infidelity, nobody's going to tell on him. And we've already seen that he's done it once already. If you guys missed it, Erika Girardi posted text messages from a very important justice in California. And when she did, they were very, I think salacious is the best word. They were just telling. And I can't believe Erika posted that. And of course, she had the justice's attorneys reach out to her and let her know, you better immediately take it down, even though she took it down within hours, and you better not continue to post anything else. Because after that happened, the justice was receiving so many phone calls, people were sending her threats. It's just probably not the most appropriate way to go about it, even though she was probably hurt by the fact that he was cheating on her. That's a big deal. But what I'm trying to get to is, if he cheated on her one time with the justice or a few times, who's to say that he wasn't cheating on her with X, Y, and Z, the travel agent, the travel agent, the nurse, the cashier at Trader Joe's? I don't know, but you can't really say it can't happen if we've already seen it happen and it's been confirmed that this behavior has happened before. The eyewitness added, it was a romantic date. My friend looked over and said, look at that old man over there. And she goes, oh, that's Tom Girardi. Now, we don't know the name of the travel agent, and it's not really relevant at this point. I feel like he can do whatever he wants. Even if he's on a date, it doesn't matter. She's divorcing him. So he can go date whoever he wants. Now, who's going to line up to date Thomas Girardi with all of the legal stuff he's going through and with Alzheimer's and dementia? I'm not quite sure, but you never know. There's somebody for everybody, and maybe that's exactly what this is. Maybe he is starting to date again, and it's his former travel agent. We'll just have to wait and see. But with that, what I do know is the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills episode airs tonight. I'm so excited to see Erika address the tough conversations. I'm excited to just see it in video as opposed to getting all of this information through the blogs and seeing the photos. I want to see how she's reacting, what her facial expressions are, what her reactions are, and what the women's reactions are to her when she's explaining all of this stuff. There are so many questions that we all have to which we need so many answers. So with that, I'm going to ask that you guys comment below. Let me know what you think about Erika Girardi saying that her divorce is complicated, well, effing complicated, and that it has many layers. What do you think about her telling Lisa Rinna the last thing she said to Tom Girardi was, I love you, and he said, thanks, hun, right before serving him with the divorce papers the next day? Are you buying this story, or do you feel like something feels a little bit off? And when it comes to Tom Girardi being on this alleged date, how do you guys feel about that? Do you think this is a friend, or do you think it's more than a friend? Guys, go ahead, you know what to do. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Check us out every Monday and Wednesday. Thanks for watching Up and Adam.